It's a secret we're keeping, whispers in the air. Family members coming from everywhere. Marika and Me are waiting, can't be late.
Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Have you ever dreamt of buying an apartment, a holiday home? I'll bet you have, yeah. Well, one of the perfect places to buy it is in Paphos. Why Paphos, I hear you ask? Well, Paphos has got a lot of things going for it. It's won award after award. It's won the small European city. Yep, that's one of them. Why is it won it? I'll tell you why. It's a nice, small, little city. Everybody knows each other, which means a few things. A lot of friendship, a lot of people willing to welcome you. The crime rate is very, very low, and anything you can want is here. And of course, there's not that much in terms of traffic jams. So that's why a lot of people choose Paphos. Now, buying an apartment, have you thought about it? I'll bet you have, but you thought, well, here's some of the reasons why you should seriously think about buying an apartment in Paphos. One, the prices are going up and up and up. So that's one reason, isn't it? Yeah, because we all like to know that where we put our money, it's going to be safe and hopefully it's going to accrue in value over a few years. But there are many, many other reasons. Now, I talk to a lot of people who come to Paphos on holiday, and they come once, twice, 3 times a year. Why? Because they like Paphos. So perhaps if you are coming every single year, even only once, it could make sense to buy an apartment. Why? Well, a home away from home, no hassles. You can have clothes over here and some of your personal items, so it makes it easier when you come through that airport. But of course, you can also rent it out. Yeah. You've not thought about that, perhaps. I don't mean long term, I mean on a short term basis, perhaps when you're not using it, and that could be a way for you to fund it. Yes, correct. And of course, fund it until the time of your eventual, shall we say, retirement, or the time when you decide that you are going to come and live in Paphos. So I speak to a lot of people who are in their late 30s, early 40s. Now, none of us ever want to think about the future. We don't want to think that far into the future, let's say 15, 20 years. But if we do, think about it. If you're spending £3,000, £4,000, £5,000 per holiday, and many, many people are, once a year, some people twice a year, and some people 3 times a year. So let's take the average there, that's £10,000 a year that they're spending on a holiday. Well, let's say you're 40 now, £10,000 a year. Let's forget inflation. Over the next 15 years, it's going to be £150,000. Now, you can buy a very, very nice apartment in Paphos, in the hub, as we say, not in the back of Beyonds, for about £150,000. So in 15 years' time, you could have already bought that holiday retirement home, shall we say. And there's nothing easier to manage than an apartment, is there? No maintenance, no, because the communal charge covers the gardens and the swimming pool and all those kind of things. So all you've got to worry about is locking that apartment up and unlocking that apartment when you come back for that holiday. And of course, in the interim time, perhaps just off season, if you don't want to come in that season, let's say, you can choose the seasons when you come, obviously, but the times when you don't come, you could rent it out. You could use a management agency. You could Airbnb it. Perhaps just rent it to your family and friends so you know that your apartment will be well looked after. And you could earn a good £3,000, £4,000, £5,000 a year to subsidise the cost of that final retirement home. And remember, the apartment will have gone up in value as well. So anywhere along the trek, you could sell it. Or perhaps when you come here, sell it and buy something bigger. And as history has always told us, every 10 years, properties double in value. So if you make the move now, perhaps don't buy the new car, perhaps cut back on something, you could buy that perfect apartment on the island of love and set yourself up for the future when you want to retire, which is not that far away. Unfortunately, the hourglass waits for no man or no woman. So start to put into place now your future and buy yourself a perfect apartment in Paphos. Of course, you can buy it in Larnaca, Nicosia, Limassol, wherever your fancy may be. But we think Paphos is the greatest place in the world, and many people agree with us. And there is a building boom going on in Paphos now that is beyond belief. And most of the apartments that they're building are already sold before they're built. So that tells you a lot. There's a big demand. So why not get yourself onto that little tree right now and choose that perfect apartment. Now, we have put together a team of lawyers, property agents, property developers that can help you to find that perfect apartment. And if you've got access to around about £150,000, you will get a fabulous apartment, I promise you. A 1-bedroom for sure, possibly a 2-bedroom. If you can push the budget up to around 200,000, which in today's terms is not that much money. I know it is, but it's not. Especially if you're coming from places like London. Imagine buying an apartment in central London. Could you buy it for £200,000? I don't think so. No, definitely not. You would be buying it in somewhere that perhaps doesn't have quite the demand that Paphos does. So not only will you be investing in your future, but your family's future as well, by the way. So come and see us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. We're situated on Argus Antonios. That's called Bar Street to the locals, by the way. And it's just set back from the main road that takes you down into the promenade and the harbour. We're open from 1 p.m. until late, Monday through Saturday. Sunday we're closed, but if you need some help and advice, feel free to get in contact with us. Our contact details are on screen and of course in the description of this video. So if you're looking for immigration lawyers, estate agents and good quality property developers, we can point you in the right direction and make sure that you are in safe hands. Yes. Start planning for your retirement right now. Stop giving your money to the hotels. Not that there's anything wrong with hotels, I've got nothing against hotels, but many people come to Paphos year after year after year, and many of them tell us they plan to retire to Paphos. So why not start to invest in your retirement now? Push the budget a little bit, find some money and purchase that apartment today. And then you can start to rent it out to your family, to your friends, Airbnb, or use a professional agent. Again, we can help you with that service to rent your apartment out when you are not using it. And you will find very quickly that you recuperate your investment. And of course, your investment will grow and grow. And of course, when you come to retire, you will have already purchased that property. So whatever funds that you're going to have when you retire will be all yours. Something worth thinking about, isn't it? Yeah. Many people don't think about it until they are close to retirement or until they retire. So cut back on something, perhaps not that new car this year, and use that money to fund the deposit on a brand new apartment on the island of love, which of course is Cyprus. And I promise you, you will not regret it. I know many people who pushed it, shall we say, to the limit in their 30s and their 40s to buy what they thought was a holiday home. And many of them now are living in that holiday home, and they understood it was the best decision that they ever made. Perhaps not move from that house in the UK to that bigger house in the UK. Use that equity in your property to fund that overseas property, and in this case, Paphos, because I promise you, over the next 10 to 15 years, Paphos is going to grow to be one of the most popular holiday destinations in the world. And that means good things for you if you happen to own a property, because not only will it accrue in value, but if you wish to rent it out or you wish to liquidate it, in other words sell it, you'll be able to do it very quickly indeed. As I've said, we can help you on this journey. If you're looking for help and advice with immigration, if you're looking for help and advice with estate agents, property developers, come and see us at the Marika and Me Bar, or get in contact with us by all the usual channels: Facebook, WhatsApp, email, all in the description on this video. And we'll do our very, very best to help you, advise you, and to guide you. But one thing's for sure, you will not regret buying a property on the island of love. There are many, many expats here who will all tell you the same thing. The property values are only going one way, and that is up. So get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy in the direction of Paphos and purchase that perfect apartment. It could be a studio apartment to start with, a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom. If you've got enough money, buy yourself a townhouse or perhaps a small villa. But rest assured, retirement will be coming sooner than you think, and you will have already ticked off that box and acquired your future retirement home. And along the way, you will have made some money as well in its value and of course in rental income. So that will have actually paid for that property, repaid for your retirement dream. I'm going to say a huge thank you for watching. I truly hope you've enjoyed the content. Please drop in the comments, what would you like us to talk about next? And can we ask you for a little favour? There is a little thumbs up button, and you could consider to subscribe to the channel. Neither costs you a single penny. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend this little channel known as Marika and Me to more like-minded people like yourselves. If you would like to say thank you for our little videos, you can hunt us down in the comment section on YouTube itself. There's a little heart-shaped button with a little dollar sign in the middle, and that's how you could gift us as little as $1.99 as a thank you. And we do appreciate it, and thank you very, very much indeed. You can also gift us via the Buy Me a Coffee platform if you Google these magic words. Buy Me a Coffee, Marika and Me, and up will come our landing page. You can choose to read a little bit more about us, and if you would like, after reading the comments, and we all like to read the comments, don't we? You could gift us that virtual coffee or two as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill. And we do appreciate it, and we do thank you very, very much indeed from the bottom of our two hearts. One last thing to do. I've got a little boy cigar, and of course I've got a lighter. So here we go. And I promise you, there is absolutely no doubt about it. Life is good on the island of love. Cheers, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Fabulous.
It's a stick up we're keeping whispers in the air.